Why did the wisest king in history lost everything? The story of King Solomon. Imagine being the wisest man on earth. Imagine ruling one of the richest kingdoms in history. Imagine having unimaginable wealth, a magnificent palace, international fame, and people traveling from distant lands just to hear your wisdom. Now imagine losing almost everything. How could the man who asked God for wisdom make choices that eventually divided his kingdom? Was Solomon truly the wisest king who ever lived? Or does his story reveal that wisdom alone isn't enough? Today, we're exploring the extraordinary life of King Solomon and the questions that still surround his legacy. Solomon was the son of King David and Bathsheba. After David's death, Solomon became king of Israel. According to the Bible, he was still a young man when he took the throne. Feeling overwhelmed by the responsibility of ruling a nation, Solomon prayed to God. But he didn't ask for wealth. He didn't ask for a long life. He didn't ask for military victory. Instead, he asked for wisdom. According to the Bible, God was pleased with this request and granted Solomon exceptional wisdom, along with wealth and honor. This raises an interesting question. If Solomon was given extraordinary wisdom, how did his story end in disappointment? One story made Solomon famous throughout the ancient world. Two women came before him, each claiming to be the mother of the same baby. There were no witnesses, no evidence. How could the truth be discovered? Solomon ordered that the child be divided in two, so each woman could receive half. One woman immediately begged the king to give the child to the other instead. The other agreed to the division. Solomon recognized that the woman willing to give up the child to save its life was the true mother. The baby was returned to her. This judgment became a symbol of Solomon's wisdom. But another question follows. Can wisdom solve every problem? Or are there challenges that even the wisest person cannot overcome? The Bible describes Solomon's kingdom as incredibly prosperous. He built the first temple in Jerusalem. He constructed a magnificent royal palace. Gold flowed into the kingdom. Silver became so common that it was said to be considered of little value. Kings and queens traveled from distant lands to hear Solomon's wisdom. Among them was the famous Queen of Sheba. She was amazed by what she saw. Yet with great wealth came another challenge. Power, success, comfort. Could these blessings also become temptations? 700 wives and 300 concubines. Perhaps the most discussed part of Solomon's life is his family. According to the Bible, Solomon had 700 wives and 300 concubines. Why? Many historians believe royal marriage in the ancient world often strengthened political alliances. Marriage could create peace between kingdoms. But the Bible says many of these wives worshipped other gods. Eventually, Solomon himself participated in building places of worship for them. This raises one of the biggest questions in his story. How could the wisest king make decisions that the Bible later criticizes? Does wisdom guarantee good choices? Or must wisdom also be practiced consistently? As Solomon grew older, the Bible says his heart turned away from complete devotion to God. His kingdom remained wealthy. His buildings remained magnificent. But cracks began to appear beneath the surface. Heavy taxes, forced labor for major construction projects, growing dissatisfaction among the people. After Solomon's death, much of the United Kingdom split into two. Was this division caused only by Solomon's later decisions? Or had the warning signs been growing for years? Readers continue to debate the answer. Even today, Solomon is remembered as one of history's greatest kings. He is associated with wisdom, justice, poetry, and magnificent architecture. Books such as Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, and the Song of Songs are traditionally linked to him. Yet his story also serves as a reminder. Knowledge is valuable. Wisdom is powerful. But neither automatically guarantees a life free from mistakes. Perhaps that's why Solomon's life continues to fascinate people thousands of years later. Not because he was perfect, but because he wasn't. So let me ask you, how could the wisest king in history make some of his greatest mistakes? Share your thoughts in the comments, and let's keep the discussion respectful.